If you look at the graduation rates, if you look at the college admittance rates for West Philadelphia High School, they're abysmal. I created an after-school program because I believed in the potential of the students. I needed to do something that was sustainable, that would allow adults and students interact around real problems and produce real work.
Everything we did to make the hybrid car, we actually made it. And it's surprising when a kid could do that and he sees that he's part of it. He actually feels like, hey, I can really do this.
Oh, I said 6. I started it because I wanted to be involved in new technologies of the future.
The reason I joined was I was having some problems in everyday school life, and one of the teachers took an interest in me and said, "You're a smart kid. I think you should be a part of this."
All right, here we have the K1 Attack. This is the world's first hybrid supercar built by West Philadelphia Automotive Academy. We run it on biodiesel, which is basically a vegetable oil. This car gets about 60 miles to the gallon on a little 4-cylinder. And then we have our beautiful doors. I mean, it doesn't really help the car go any faster, but we just think it looks pretty cool.
What the EVX team does for students is it's an outlet for us to really learn and participate in real-world things and, build cars that have real production potential, and at the same time challenge ourselves to whatever we want to do.
Being on Team EVX has helped me think about my future and what I want to do in my career.
I'm good with fixing problems, coming up with ideas. I think about a lot of stuff that nobody think about. When I'm at home, I'm always doing research. So when I come in here, I just spit out my ideas.
What's your goal? What are you trying to figure out?
The fact that we've built really cool cars that are nationally and internationally competitive is amazing, but I think what's really amazing is that we're educating students in ways that are successful when most of the public education system is failing.
While this may be a difficult time for our nation, and we face some tough challenges, it's that potential that ought to give us hope. We need no better example than the students who are here today from West Philadelphia High School. These students, under the direction of some terrific teachers, entered a global competition against serious corporate and college challengers to build a production-ready car that runs on very little fuel. So as part of an after-school program, they worked to get their vehicles ready. They tweaked the hybrid engine. They figured out how to make their cars run more efficiently. At first, the adults didn't really think their team had a chance, admit it. But then something strange happened. Where older and more seasoned teams failed, they succeeded, even making it through an elimination round. They went toe-to-toe with car companies and big-name universities. Went against big-name universities, well-funded rivals. They held their own. They didn't have a lot of money. They didn't have the best equipment. They certainly didn't have every advantage in life. What they had was a program that challenged them to solve problems and to work together, to learn and build and create. And that's the kind of spirit and ingenuity that we have to foster. That's the potential that we can harness all across America. That's what will help our young people to fulfill their promise, to realize their dreams, and to help this nation succeed in the years to come. And I just have to editorialize. This is the kind of thing that just isn't going to get a lot of attention initially. This will not lead the nightly news. You won't see this on the cover of Roll Call or Politico. Doesn't have conflict and controversy behind it. But these are actually the kinds of things that 10 years from now, 20 years from now, we're going to look back and say, this is something that made a difference.